ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ಕೃತಕ ಬುದ್ಧಿಮತ್ತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಕ್ರಿಯಗೊಳಿಸಿದ 3Tesla ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ರೆಸೋನೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಮೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಣಿಪಾಲದ ಕಸ್ತೂರ್ಬಾ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಲಾಯಿತು. ಮಣಿಪಾಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮತ್ತು ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಮೂಹದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಂಜನ್ ಆರ್ ಪೈ ಅವರು ಸುಧಾರಿತ ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ 3Tesla ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ರೆಸೋನೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಮೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿದರು. ಗೌರವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಮಣಿಪಾಲ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇದರ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುದರ್ಶನ್ ಬಲ್ಲಾಳ್, ಮಾಹೆ ಮಣಿಪಾಲದ ಉಪ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಂ ಡಿ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಡಿಕಾ ಬಜಾರ್ ಮುಂಬೈ ಇದರ ಹಿರಿಯ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಹಾಗೂ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥ ವಿಪಿ ತಿರುಮಲೈ ಅವರುಗಳು ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದರು. ಮಾಹೆ ಮಣಿಪಾಲದ ಸಹ ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಚ್.ಎಸ್. ಬಲ್ಲಾಳ್ ಅವರು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿದರು. ಕೆಎಂಸಿ ಮಣಿಪಾಲ ಡೀನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪದ್ಮರಾಜ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ, ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಅಧೀಕ್ಷಕ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅವಿನಾಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಕಿರಣ ರೋಗನಿರ್ಣಯ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ಮತ್ತು ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಿನಿ ಕೆ ಅವರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರು. ಮಾಹೆ ಮಣಿಪಾಲದ ಸಿಒಒ ಸಿಜಿ ಮುತ್ತಣ್ಣ, ಮಾಹೆ ಮಣಿಪಾಲದ ಬೋಧನಾ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳ ಸಿಒಒ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆನಂದ್ ವೇಣುಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಹೆಯ ಹಿರಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದರು. ಈ ನೂತನ ಯಂತ್ರವು ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಚಿತ್ರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ನಿಖರತೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಸರಣ, ಪ್ರಬಲವಾದ ಇಮೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ರಿಯಾತ್ಮಕ MRI ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ನಂತಹ ಬಹುಮುಖ ತಂತ್ರಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಬಲವಾದ 3Tesla ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ನ್ಯೂರೋ ಇಮೇಜಿಂಗ್, ಹೃದಯ ರಕ್ತನಾಳದ ಮೌಲ್ಯಮಾಪನ ಮತ್ತು ಮಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲೋಸ್ಕೆಲೆಟಲ್ ಮೌಲ್ಯಮಾಪನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇದು ರೋಗನಿರ್ಣಯ ಮತ್ತು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ವೆಚ್ಚ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಮಯದಂತಹ ಅಂಶಗಳ ಹೊರತಾಗಿಯೂ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಅಮೂಲ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸಿಸ್ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಿನಿ ಕೆ ಅವರು ವಿಭಾಗ ಬೆಳೆದು ಬಂದ ರೀತಿ ಮತ್ತು ನೂತನ MRI ಯಂತ್ರದ ಅವಲೋಕನವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದರು. ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸಿಸ್ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಕೆವಿ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದರು. ಸಹ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕಿ ಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಜಯರಾಜ್ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಿರೂಪಿಸಿ ವಂದಿಸಿದರು.
Venkatesh, Vice Chancellor, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, to address this occasion with your presence. Your support and encouragement has made this event truly special.
An arena of comprehension in the field of healthcare. Compressed sensing technology is a well-known technology for last 5 to 7 years, helped in reducing the scan time. However, deep neural network adding to this technology called as AI-assisted MRI or the compressed sense reduces the scan time to few minutes, which is the state-of-art feature embedded in this scanner. Thus, brain and spine can be covered in 2 to 5 minutes, whereas 15 to 20 minutes it used to take in a motor scan. New post-processing tools that enable us to evaluate even the most complex of the scans with the click of a button, like segmentation of tumor or the white matter fibers tracking in a single click. All this because of AI inbuilt technologies. Our machine has endowed with a whiteboard scanner that enable us to acquire a scan of patients with a heavy body build. UMR has strong research and development team that will work in close association with our institution and department, providing regular inputs contributing to intellectual learning, thereby expanding the horizons of
I just go back 3 years. We started our journey in India. We did our first launch CME program in the same place in Manipal for our 3D MR. It took us about 2.5 years now. We have successfully installed our system. I want to thank Dr. Ranjan, who is there in the stage, for his encouraging words when we met him in his office. in spite of being a new brand, he gave us an opportunity to demonstrate our capability. Thank you, sir. And to our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Balal, I clearly remember in 2018, I have completed the installation of a new CT. We are having a similar function in the college auditorium. Sir said that it's time we should get 3Tesla MR. Sir, it took some time, but it's 2023, we have installed. Just the name of the company is different. So what is United Imaging? A lot of you might have this question. I just want to briefly take a minute. So United Imaging Healthcare, at United Imaging, we develop and produce advanced medical products, digital health solutions, and then intelligent solutions that cover the entire spectrum of medical imaging. This company was started in 2011 and has subsidiaries and R&D centers all across the world, in US, in China, in Poland, and so with a cutting-edge digital portfolio and a mission of equal healthcare. So today we differentiate from every other company when I say that mission of equal healthcare. We do not have different products for the different market. We do not have a separate set of products for the advanced market. We do not have a separate set of products for the developing markets. We have one single product fully loaded.
Manipal. So I have given instructions to Anand, whenever there is a function, whether it's MRI, PET CT or anything in Manipal, please give me a buzz and invite me. Because it's always great to be back in Manipal, and this is an umbilical cord that I can never be detached from. Maybe 60 years of my life have been between the various schools, colleges, and educational institutions and hospitals of the Manipal group. Now, what is important to me is not just the installation of the 3Tesla MRI. That is, of course, a very important event for all of us. What is important to me is that this 3Tesla MRI is being installed in what was a dense forest, very small rural village in the then presidency of Madras, as it was known. This glorious history of Manipal begins with the foundations laid by our illustrious founder, Dr. T.M.A. Pai, way back in the 1950s, and expanded exponentially by his remarkable son, Dr. Ramdas Pai, our Chancellor of Mahe, and the tradition continues with the third generation, Dr. Ranjan Pai, expanding our healthcare division to the next level. What we see today is an unusual blend of academic medicine with modern healthcare, with Mahe and Manipal Health Enterprises jointly managing Kasturba Hospital. When I was growing up in Udupi, I never in my wildest dreams imagined that the dense forest that Manipal was would not only be the mecca of medicine, but also the hub of quaternary care healthcare in this part of the world. The people of Udupi, Dakshina Kannada and the state of Karnataka are indeed fortunate that we have this great facility in the small rural town amidst us. It is unfortunate that even today I see patients who travel hundreds of miles, that sometimes takes a few days to a week to reach the medical center of their choice for ordinary medical care. If only God had provided a family like the Pai family in those areas, India would be very different, believe me. Education, literacy and healthcare have been the Achilles heel of independent India. And Dr. T.M.A. Pai foresaw that soon after independence and built this magnificent hub of education and healthcare. It's a matter of great pride that our teaching hospital in a rural area, the Kasturba General Hospital in Manipal, with over 2,000 beds catering as a primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary care center to many districts around us, is inaugurating the 3Tesla MRI today, one of the most advanced imaging machines in radiology used for a variety of conditions in neurology, spine, chest, abdomen, orthopedics, etc. You've already heard about this. These machines are not available even in some of the cities and many of our teaching institutions. I do hope this facility will be of great benefit to the people of Udupi and its surrounding districts.
With this additional capability, the safety of our patients, precision of the surgical procedures and also the early diagnosis, especially in the field of urodiagnosis and in the field of oncology, will have to get a special fillip. This is in line, this installation is in line with the wisdom and sagacity of our founder, late Dr. K.M. Pai, and our Chancellor, Dr. Ramdas Pai, of providing the highest quality of medical education and the best quality of healthcare to the needy people who come to Manipal. And Dr. Rajan Pai is taking it to the next level by supporting us by acquisition of the latest equipment, which will only make a qualitative difference in healthcare education and also in the healthcare delivery. Let me congratulate Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, the Department of Radio Diagnosis, and all the clinicians present here today on this newest acquisition. And also, I'm sure this acquisition will give greater fillip to research. I have been speaking it for the last 3 years. I'm sure this mission will add greater capabilities to our clinicians and our researchers in producing better and better quality of research publications. And I'm very excited with the functional MRI, which is going to add a new dimension to the MR imaging. Overall, I think today Kasturba Hospital Manipal can boast of an entire range of diagnostic equipment, especially radiological diagnostic equipment, the latest MRI, the latest CT scans, the latest USG machines, the Dopplers, and of course the PET-CT scan. This is only add to the glory and the ability of KH to tackle more and more difficult situations, and I'm sure this will be a big boon to all the people who come from across 9 to 10 districts of Karnataka and Kerala.
And for about 70 years or so, till mid-1970s, not much of progress had happened in radiology, other than ionizing radiation, maybe a little bit of isotope scanning and all. But 1970 to 1980 was the crucial era in the development of radiology. All these newer imaging modalities came into existence during that period. First, of course, ultrasound. That though it was a static machine, I still remember my father had acute abdomen here in Manipal. He was diagnosed as having some pancreas problem, acute pancreatitis. Then we took him to Bombay. There was a cumbersome static ultrasound machine. He did something, and because I was a novice, I was just doing my radiology diploma at that time. Then he said, here's pancreatitis. But today we know that ultrasound is not the imaging modality for pancreas at all. Because whenever there is an acute abdomen, there is a lot of gaseous distension in the abdomen. Gas is like a stone wall as far as ultrasound is concerned. So you can never diagnose a pancreatic lesion in acute abdomen through ultrasound. Hello, Naragopal. Yeah, so that's why somehow he said and we have to believe. But today, then it was a static image. Now real-time imaging came, ultrasound, and of course now all newer things have come. But other imaging modalities like CT, MRI, all came between 1970 and 1980. And even those imagings, a lot of advance has taken place. That is very important. That's why in the olden days, the radiologists were compared to the technicians, technologists. Physicians, surgeons used to order, they take that X-ray and come. They never used to bother radiologists report at all. They themselves will read and all. But today it is not like that. Today radiology is the most sought after postgraduate discipline as far as admissions to medical colleges, postgraduate programs are there. Today, of course, dermatology and radiology are competing with each other, but radiology is the most demanding because through radiology, through all these newer imaging modalities, you can diagnose most of the diseases at the early stage. Diagnosing at early stage is very important, including malignant conditions, because most of the malignancies, if you get diagnosed early, you can treat them completely and they can lead a normal life like other people. That's why radiology plays a very important position in medical fraternity. And also, we in Manipal, we do not compromise on the quality of whatever we do. That's why we are ranked very high. Our university is an institution of eminence. We have more than 1,700 universities in this country, and first 6 universities were considered as IOEs, institutions of eminence. Amongst that, 3 were from the private sector, and Mahe was one of them. I should congratulate my vice son for being this. It is not so easy. I always say reaching the top is difficult, but to remain in that position is still more difficult. Kasturba Medical College, we consider it, the Dean is here, Padmaraj Hegde, as the flagship of our university. It's always consistently ranked within the top 10 medical colleges in the country. See, ours was the first self-financing medical college started in the year 1953. It was the 29th medical college to be started in this country. Today, we have more than 700 medical colleges in this country. And I am very happy and proud to say, we are consistently ranked within the top 10. Padmaraj Hegde deserves accolades for that. As I said, reaching the top is difficult, but remaining in that position is still more difficult. That is basically because of the quality of medical education that we provide. I always say the quality or the reputation of the institution depends more on the quality of the faculty and students rather than the infrastructure. Infrastructure is necessary, but the quality of teachers and students are very important. We in Manipal, we have no other criteria of admission of the students only through merit or admission or promotion of the faculty. Selection and promotion of the faculty, these are purely based on quality. That I strongly feel is the reason why we are maintained at high level. And I am sure with the addition of this new artificial intelligence enabled 3Tesla, isn't it? Yeah, it will go a long way